So here's a question. In this cancel culture that we live in, whether it has to do with gender, COVID, you name it, you're not inviting anyone to Thanksgiving this year. How do we combat this social isolation that's occurring, and regain these relationships and no longer be afraid to share what we think or what is true?
Right. Well, as you probably know, there's a minority of people who do speak up, and our future depends on that minority leading others to speak up as well. And if you've ever been in a situation where you said something that most people wouldn't dare say that was a truth, you'll have people coming up to you maybe afterwards saying, "Yes, yes, I'm so glad."
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, they just whisper that. "I'm so glad. I thought I was all alone." Or best case scenario, other people out loud say, "Hey, yeah, that's right." And then, that kind of shifts the whole dialogue. But there have to be people with courage. There have to be leaders who are not afraid, or if they are afraid, are willing to take the chance of speaking up because there's so much at stake. And the I'll add to that something that Jacques Ellul, that's spelled Ellul. He was a sociologist, French sociologist who wrote the definitive book on propaganda. It was published in the 60s, and the title was Propaganda: The Formation of Men's Attitudes. And there's one simple sentence in that book that sums it all up. And he says, "Propaganda ends where simple dialogue begins."